Hello everyone, welcome to today's video and live stream on Twitch. I'm just gonna talk about this little math stuff that appeared. There's a reason for me to make this. I really want to tell you why, and you're gonna see in a few minutes why this is an issue. When you make a math question, you should know what way am I supposed to solve this? You think there's only one way to do this? Well, there is at least two ways to do it that I know of. And I want to show you. The one is probably the old method, because you have almost the same base. Almost. Why do I say almost? Because we know the square root of 9 equals 3. So 3 times 3 equals 9. That's the first way. But there's also this other way, this all method then you could use to solve it out. So we are gonna see solution 1. That's where we're going onto. We're actually gonna find that brush that I was using, the oil brush. I think it looks a bit better than using the pen. I just wanted to show you, like for instance, if you type 9 to the power of 3, and why is this not black colored? It doesn't look black to me at all. Is it something about this? Oh, what? Is it because I'm zoomed out? Okay, it's because of the zoom. Okay, then I see. Okay, yeah, because we zoomed out a lot. It just looks like a grey color to me at the first sight. That's why I was a bit wondering, a bit curious what was going on actually, until we tested that out. Anyway, let's talk about math then, shall we? And that's what we're gonna do now. So the old way, 3 times 3 equals 9. So you can think of this like an easy way to do it. They're kind of same, but also different, sort of. These two ways of doing it. Honestly, I gotta say that. So yeah, we see 3 times 3 equals 9, and you do that 3 times. So 1 time, 3 times 3. I would advise you to put a parenthesis around it. Oh, that doesn't look really good, but okay. And then you time it. Hold on. So instead of me spending time on doing this, we can just basically copy and paste that. That's 2 times. And that's the 3rd time. We're just gonna remove that last multiplication, and then if you look at the bottom, we see the number 3 is being times by itself a total of 9 times. It's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 or something like that ish. So here we see we have 6 times. So what you could do then, just to make it a bit easier, and then we need 3 more. We need 3 more, and I will just draw them by hand. Okay, I don't have the greatest artist skills. My apologies. Yeah, looks a bit better that time, or that multiplication. So what you can do now, you can just remove this 6 from the top and the bottom. What do we have then? We have 3 times 3 times 3. And what do we have above? We have 1. So you could say the answer to this equals 1 over, or divided by 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 times 3 equals 27. Right? That's the easy way of doing it. That's the very easy way of doing it. Oh well. Then we have the second solution, so we're gonna hide that. This is a bit more complex way to do it, but you'll see what I'm doing here. You'll see what I'm saying actually. So now, I did hide something down here for you. What did I hide? I will show you. We have some multiplication rule. We have division rule, power over power rule, power over product rule, power over fraction rule, the zero exponent, the negative exponent, and a fraction exponent. So what we're gonna use here now basically is since we have a division, we're gonna use that. Obviously, that's what we saw at the very beginning. And we're also gonna use something called power over power rule. And the third and last thing we're gonna use is the negative exponent. So I'm just gonna hide this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. There we go, because I don't want you to see the answer here really. It's just more like focusing on what we're doing instead of seeing an answer. Even if we know the answer now. So yeah, layer 4. There we go. So what are we gonna do first? We want to find a base, because we have different exponents, but almost, we could almost say we have the same base. We don't have it, but we can get it easily. So we know that 3 squared equals 9, because 3 times 3 is equal 9. So that's where we have the exponent rule. And the power of 3. And then divided by 3 to the power of 9. We're just gonna let it stay as it is. At least for now. What's the next we do? We actually multiply these two. On the top, we're gonna multiply them. There's some multiplication here in the rule. 2 times 3. Because you have a power raised to another power. That's the power rule. And we know 2 times 3 equals 6. So we're gonna type that here. 3 to the power of 6 divided by 3 to the power of 9. Oh. There we go. And then, as I told you, we have some different rules. So now, if you look closely, do you have something here that could resemble it? Do we have something close to that? Yes, we have the division rule now. And that's what we're going to use. First we use the power over power rule, and now we're going to use the division rule. And a to the power of x divided by a to the power of y, like you have the same base, then you can use the division rule. Then you set that as a to the power of x minus y. You subtract them. So that's what we're going to do now. To the power of 6 minus 9. Oh. And what is that? That is equal to... I'm just going to use a different color. We have minus. You see that? We have a minus 3. Because we know 9 minus 6 is equal to 3, and 6 minus 9 is equal to minus 3, the opposite of the positive. So now we have the negative rule. And if you look at the rule, the rules, we have the negative exponent. A to the power of minus x equals 1 divided by a to the power of x. And that's what we're gonna do. So we set it as 1 of, remember, 1 divided by a, which is 3, to the power of x, which is like 3 then, not minus 3. And what is that equal to? As you recalled, we talked about it, 3 times 3 times 3, which is equal to 27. You see, it's kind of like two different ways of approaching this issue, or this quest, whatever that is, whatever you want to call it. That math problem, I would call it math problem. I don't think this is a really good way of solving, or like, in what way am I supposed to solve this? What is the best way, or what way do you want me to solve it? Because you want me to learn something, don't you? So you want to learn it the old-fashioned way, the easy way, like I did in the very beginning? Or you do want me to use the exponents rules? I don't like these kind of videos, really. I don't like this kind of stuff. I didn't give it a dislike or like. It's just like, I wanted to screenshot it. It's like, So yeah, now we can unhide it. And as you can see, the answers, funny enough, you see, this is why I was hiding things. They said 8 to 9. Okay. They said b to 1 over 27. Yeah, we know that's the answer, of course. We've seen that a couple of times now. And then they put c minus 3. Minus 3? Where in the world would you get the minus even? Like, the only minus 3 is 6 minus 9 in exponents, but that is really stupid, honestly. I'm sorry to say that, but that is, yeah, weird. Why is that even an option? Then you could even type 0. No, you could not have even a 0, then you would have 1. A number 1 instead. Because, yeah, this is not going to be 0. Can't have 0 divided by 0, you know. That's a no-no. And then the final option, 1 divided by 81. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? What's your opinion? I don't like it. I don't like this way of asking a person to solve whatever math problem that is. Tell them the way you want it to be explained or solved, not just a number to be solved. And I made a post on this on my Facebook, and yeah, people really didn't comment on it. No one has commented on it. I'm not surprised. I'm not very surprised at all, honestly. So we're just gonna turn off that music. I just wanted to put on some background music. Hopefully it sounds pretty okay. If not, I gotta redo all of this. But yeah, that's why I don't like this kind of stuff, really. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and have a great rest of your day or night, or whatever your time is. And I will probably see you sometime in the near future. Bye for now.